told my guy I would do this one time. Yeah, you know what I mean? You got that in slow-mo? Appreciate it. Everyone, my name is Adam Schwarz. I've been a real estate agent for 6 years. In the last 6 years, I've really focused on video. I've sold over 200 houses by myself in the last 6 years. I opened my first company 18 months into the industry. I actually just came back from an event in Vegas where Bill Pipe spoke, and you know, I've always had the wrong mindset, to be honest, going into these things, and it's kind of crazy how you do all this mindset and reading tons of books and podcasts, and I've been doing that for about 6 years now, and boom, like this morning I was like, oh, it finally hit me. And what I want to talk about today is who wants to do more deals and work less in 2022? Raise your hand in here. Who wants to make more money and work less? I know I do. And that's the one thing I always hear when I talk to people about how many transactions I do. So I did 42 deals by myself last year, and I probably work about 20 hours a week. Yes, I have a full-time assistant, and I have a full-time videographer, and all I really do is focus on content. And why do I focus on content is because as a real estate agent, and I know there's some loan officers, are there any title reps in here? We got one. I like it. Any escrow officers? Oh, escrow? Boom. Okay, perfect. So as our job, the number one job of us in our community and our careers, and most people as realtors will say it's prospecting, or it's showing houses, or it's negotiating, or it's closing deals, or building relationships. The number one job you have in real estate, and generally in life, is communication. If you cannot communicate, it doesn't matter how good you are at anything, husband, wife, friend, father, it does not matter if you can't communicate that with people. So on this board right here, I broke down, and I don't know any studies of this. Bill Pipe said it. He makes a lot of money, so I assume he's right. And I paid a lot of money to go hear him speak, so I'm just going to trust what he says, is that when you break down communication, words is only 7%. Tone of voice is only 38%. And your body language is 55%. So if we know these stats, what do all these things have to do with video? I'm able to do all of those in one thing. And even better with video is I can make one video and I can share it with as many people as possible. In the last 90 days, I got seen on Instagram over 250,000 times just on Instagram. That's not counting Facebook, that's not counting LinkedIn, that's not counting YouTube, that's not counting TikTok, that's just one platform. So if the game is numbers, the more times I get seen, the better chance I have to do more deals. The problem is why I've never cold called or door knocked a day in my life, which those door knocking, or cold calling does all, door knocking does all three, calling only does two. So if I had to pick one, what would I pick? I'd probably pick door knocking, but obviously time, you have to walk around, things like that. So if my number one goal is communicating as an agent, then the question is, why do people hire us? So if you don't know how to communicate, and you don't know why people are hiring you, then that's the reason why you'll be out of the industry. 87% of agents don't make it past the first 3 years. And so the number one reason why people work with you is trust. It's obvious. It's the reason why the most highest agent in any market is who? The person that does less than 5 deals a year. So as agents, we always talk about how great we are. We sell so many deals. I'm the best in my market. The agent that does 1 to 5 deals will dominate every market over us. Why is that? Because people work with people they trust. Then the second thing people pick is they want to work with the same people. Young people want to work with me. I like working with young people. The really good agents have the ability to work with older people or younger. The ability to change tones, how talk like obviously you know I talk really, really fast. But then if I'm in a room with an older lady, what I need to do? I need to slow down. Okay? Not you. You're not even close. And then number 3 is they have to respect you. If they don't respect you, they're just not going to hire you. The problem is most people don't talk to enough agents or see enough content to realize who is good and who is not. Everyone thinks that we do 20 deals a year. All right? That's why we always get beat out with the person that's like, oh, my mom's best friend that sells 1 deal a year, been in the industry for 20 years. What does it do? They know them, they trust them, They're kind of like the same. They know each other, and they think, oh, done it 20 years. They respect them. Okay? So you have to realize this. The only person we should get mad at, we shouldn't get mad at the consumer because of that. We need to get mad at ourselves. Every time your client thinks the market's crashing right now, blame yourself. Every time they think it's a terrible time to sell, blame yourself. And every time they think it's a terrible time to buy, blame yourself. Because if you are not putting out the content for them to consume and becoming someone they trust, someone that's kind of like them, and you're not getting respect, then why are they going to work with you? And so why video is so important to me, going back to the first board, because I can do all three of these, and I know it hits 100% of the way I'm supposed to communicate in this world. And if you write these three rules down, and what I was talking about build pipes, and what it finally got me, and like it finally, boom, like the light came on the day. You know, maybe it was that monster I had before, I'm not really sure. But all the time you go to these events, and it's mindset this and mindset that, and why is your mindset needs to be here, and you're doing like, I don't know if you guys have ever been to these events, it's like, they do stuff like, you're Bruce Lee, ha! You're Bruce Lee, ha! You're Bruce Lee, ha! And I'm like, oh my God, what are we doing? I feel like an idiot right now. But it gets you the mindset of wanting to do video. It's getting in the mindset of talking. It's getting to the mind. I am so scared to cold call. It's the reason I don't do it. I feel great in front of the camera. I'm so scared to do it. Like if this phone, I don't even have a phone on me, if this phone rang right now and I had to pick it up and be like, hello, like I'm the worst. Because it scares me. But that's why I stick to video. And so if you learn and you master these three things, it doesn't matter what part of your business you want to add it to, you have to have the mindset of if they have to be one of these three things. And if it's not one of these three things, throw it out the window. It's not making you money. Rule number one is if people don't know who you are and what you do, they'll never be able to hire you. The problem that every agent or anyone in our industry makes, the number is too small. I have 150 followers on Instagram. That's not enough. But let's go back. I send out 150 postcards a month. Not enough. I go door knock 5 homes a week. Not enough. I make 5 calls. Not enough. So the reason why those things don't work is you're not doing enough of it. So the way you have to build your social media platform, anyone you ever meet. Hi, my name is Adam. What's your name?
Patrick.
Patrick, I'm going to find you on social media, and I'm going to follow you, and I'm going to make sure you follow me back, and I'm going to send you a message saying, hey, super nice to meet you. And what do? I now add that person who already knows me and knows what I do. So everything you do, every person I meet, all I care about is let them get me on their Instagram. I got to get their Instagram. I got to get their Facebook. I got to get them on LinkedIn. I got to get them somewhere because I know I can shoot videos to let them know who I am and what I do every single day. Just to kind of give you guys an idea, I think I've posted just on posts on stories. I think I'm over 3,500 posts on just Instagram. I fully have committed to this. And that's why I'm able to work 20 hours a week, mostly shooting content, do 42 deals a year, make $400,000 to $500,000, and never have to pick up an online lead, knock on a door, or talk to someone I don't want to talk to. Wouldn't that be great? Yeah. Who wants to live a life like that? Never having to talk to a Zillow lead ever again, or have to knock on a door going, hi, my name's Adam. Do you know anyone thinking about buying and selling in the next 3 to 6 months? Get out. Right? I'll take a mean comment or a block over a door in the face or hanging up any time of the week. I don't know why people get upset about that. They're not, what, they're going to fight you? No. So rule number one, everything you do every single day, how can I get more people to know who I am and what I do every single day? So if you're not doing that every single day, start. Rule number two, you have to figure out a way to get people to actually like you. Because if they know who you are and what you do, but they don't like you, are they going to work with you? No. And if I can communicate 100% of the way I should, then I have a 100% chance of getting someone to like me. And a lot of people will be like, oh, I post my family, this, kids, that. I'm very not, my social media is strictly work. The only thing you'll ever see on mine is maybe 1 post a month of family and maybe that, but my dogs. People love corgis. I have corgis. I want to get more, but some people say I can't. Don't know why. They're amazing. They're the best dog in the world. But I'm always posting things to get more people to like me. I'm involved in charities. I'm giving back. I do a podcast of what's good in Riverside, so I'm bringing small businesses in. So what am I doing? I'm bringing someone in, I'm meeting someone new, they know what I do, and I get them to like me because I'm doing them a favor. And then what do? They put that podcast on their social platform, and then their group of people see that platform, and then they come like and follow me, and then, don't tell anyone this, I have a program that automatically DMs people when they follow me and saying, thank you so much for the follow, how are you doing today? That's all automatic, $200 for a lifetime. I never even have to send a DM when someone follows me. So leveraging time and leveraging systems to connect with more people. So that's rule number 2. And I want to give you guys a great example because I want to give you things that you can do tomorrow that can make you more money in the next 30 to 60 days. So we've talked enough today about posting your market, posting who you are, posting numbers, all that. That's great. What I do every single day is I go on Facebook and I see whose birthday it is. Every single day. I have over 4,000 friends on Facebook, and I go see who they are. And I could send them a text, right? But that would only work 7%. I can only connect with that person. Hey, happy birthday. Hope you have a great day. That's 7%. I could call them, which that would be 38%. Or what can I do? I can send them a voice or video wishing someone a happy birthday. And what do? You're probably like, I don't want to text this person. That's kind of weird, right? I agree. I don't text people either. I'm a guy. If I'm texting a woman like that, that could be wrong. But why don't I just stay on the platform there are anyways, where they're used to getting videos from people? Maybe like Instagram, maybe like a Facebook message. Stay on the platform that they're used to getting their videos anyway. And I hope you guys know what you look on video or how you talk is the same way you talk in person. It's not magically any different. Right? So every single day I am sending out 2 to 3 video happy birthdays every single day. The biggest mistake that everyone in this room makes about social media is you post your stuff, but you don't pay attention to what everyone else is doing. I spend 35 minutes a week on Instagram. That's it. 35 minutes. I bet you all, if you guys looked at your insights, you waste way more time on that platform and don't use it. So you don't have to be on there 24/7. I only spend 35 minutes on it. I go in and I go through stories and I see what everyone's got going on. And if it's a lead that I want to follow up with, you know what I do? I put their stuff on notifications so when they post something, I get notified. So then I can reach out to them and say, hey, congrats on blank. When I see someone in the grocery store that I know, you know what I do? Johnny had a baseball game, T-ball. Hey, man, how you doing? Great to see you again. Hey, man, how was Johnny's baseball game last week? I saw you guys won. Is that awesome?
Yeah, it was great.
Super great. What did I just do? I got him a reason to like me. I got a reason for me to pay attention. You know the only reason people don't? You know what the reason is people leave brokerages? Fire you as an agent? Break up with you? It's really only one thing. I hope everyone knows that. You ready for the answer? Keith, you want to know this answer? People feel unappreciated. That is hands down the only reason anyone will ever leave your company, and the only reason people don't leave companies, if you feel unappreciated. So how do you make people feel appreciated? It's by paying attention to what's going on in our lives, because everyone else is not. So for title reps, every agent you work with should be on notifications, and every time they post something, you should be sending them a message, sharing their stuff, or saying congrats every single time, and that will make you more money than sending out flyers, going office to office, putting pins out. Because does that make anyone feel appreciated? No. Does that communicate with anyone? No. Does it get anyone to know you, trust you, like you? You're the same? No. But it's easy because I can just put a pin down here. That's it. I don't have to worry if someone likes it or not, unless the pin doesn't work, and then they're like, great, she can't do title or give me a good pin. Sorry about the wall. I apologize. Cover me later. And then the last thing is, and this is really the most important thing, this is where every agent falls short. All you have to do is do business with them. And the way you do business with people using video is, what do we have going on in this current market right now? We're having price drops. The market's softening. You better be good at 2 things right now. Getting great listing prices and selling in the first weekend, or getting really goddamn good at price drops. Or you're never gonna make $1. But instead of me calling my clients up, I don't even have a phone on me, calling my clients up and going, hey, listen, It's been 10 days. Oh, I broke something. It's been 10 days. We just need to do a price drop. It is what it is. Market's changing. Your clients are going to probably tell you to pound sand because they're upset. They think they're losing money. But why don't I send a video on my desktop showing the remarks, showing the showings, showing them what's gone pending since then, the difference in pricing, showing them, hey, listen, the stats are just showing that your home is overvalued at this point in time. And I'm so sorry, and I really feel bad, because if I do words and tone, I can do this. But if I have my face, I can go, I feel, I know, like I thought we could get 600 grand. The market's changed on us. Rates are going up next week. We're really just gonna have to do another price drop. And you send that to them, and they see that compassion. They feel like you care, because I do, because I'm losing money in my commission, so I do care, and I want to sell this house, and I'm there to protect my clients, because the longer we wait, we all know that it's probably going to keep going down. And so you have to realize, could I call? Of course. Could I go see them in person? Of course. But if I can give them a video, because it saves me time, I don't have to drive across town. Zoom has changed the world. Everyone's accepted of that. All right? I save 3 hours and probably $25 in gas. I can send them that video. I can let them sit on it. And when they get their emotions out of it, because every decision you ever make in life wrong is usually with emotions, and they can logically run the numbers through their heads, you can set up a call with them after they've calmed down, and you can get that price drop. And what I mean by do business with them, if you never sell the house, are you actually doing business? You're not. And so if you master those 3 rules, you will make more money, you will work less, and you'll be able to live the life you want to live. And I think that's what everyone wants in this room. So thank you so much for your time, guys. I hope you have a great day. Appreciate you coming out.